We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Hauled in by Rice. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Play fake here, Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Dillon makes the catch. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Come on. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
2nd and 10 now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hawk 70. Get it. Check smash. Go.
Here's a give up the middle. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. 4 yards, narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. So no return on that punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Let's go.
Another carry for him. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Daniels from the pistol. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Commanders will have a first. Out of the gun, Daniels. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Daniels back to throw. Got his target. It's Dillon. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. So now here's 3rd and 5. Again, Daniels to the air. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're on the board.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He stopped on the return at the 27.
Okay, ready?
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Track at 60. Tight. 19 tight.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go. Here we go. Curve 19. Curve 19. Go.
From the 47. Oh, his back's got it deep down the left sideline. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pull ahead 6-3 in the first. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Play stopped by Damone Clark. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Daniels now. Finds a seam down the middle. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Daniels on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pulled a slim 2-point lead early. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. From the 32. Ferguson there to bring it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
We always hear about a tight end as a quarterback's best friend. That play is so indicative of it, Kate. You love a big target, and you know if you could hit him in stride, he's got a chance to get some big yards after the catch.
Lone back gets the handoff. And they stop him after a pickup down to the 24. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 24. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw, Lance. Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Gay's kick is good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Throwing now, Daniels. Short pass brought in. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He's on the move. He's running with it. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 23. Complete out to the right. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. They'll come up 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
To throw, Daniels. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. This throw is caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. Koo able to put it through. And they've taken back the lead.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Return starts at the 9. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Lion! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Hurt!
Back to throw, it's Lance. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And now they face 2nd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Dragon 60!
2nd and 10 now. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively. But listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
60 Eagles! 19 tight! 19 tight! 60 Mavericks! Come 19! Come 19! 19 Lions! Check out!
Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Set. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys with some work to do, trailing in this game.
Ready, ready.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Set. Hut, hut.
Back now, pressure on its way. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
From the 36. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Still inches to go on 3rd down. He keeps it himself. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Certainly dropped these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage, but I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the first down. If anything, they could see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines, and they'll come back to it on the next set of downs.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
Lance. We've got a screen to the running back. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Come on, set. Be quiet. Hurt. Right there, hurt. 79 Broncos.
Throwing his lands. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Shut up.
They kick the running back in motion.
I go. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
To the air, Lance. Hits him on the out route. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
70 range.
Here's Lance now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Has this at the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. On first down, here's Daniels. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Oh, now a lateral, and it's loose. And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go, Reed. Go. Check go.
Trying an inside give to Elliott. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. Now they can move with it, scooped inside the 40. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. At the 20. And forget the field goal, Brock. They reach the end zone to end this first half on a high note. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
60 by 6, 60 by 2.
Simple dive up the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense in the hurry up here. Back to the well again. And they limit this to a minimal gain to around the 34. Working quickly here. Now it's Lance. Escapes the pocket. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked by Derek Forrest. And the Commanders regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Daniels on 1st down. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Running for the marker on second. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They get 2 on the play, and now they've got first and goal.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Going to the ground again on first. Has the Washington touchdown. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 27, Cowboys 13.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Let's go now. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
On second down, a run with Elliott. Elliott gets a first down and more. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here's Lance. He loses the football. And the Commanders pick this one up.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for second down.
They're out and set. First and 10. Daniels from the pistol. Finds a seam down the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And they bring him down around the 34. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They gain 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's second down.
You know, he might complete 99 out of 100 of those short, simple routes to the tight ends. Even the shortest and simplest of throws, well, it's due to end up in a drop at some point.
Man in motion here. Again, Daniels to the air. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Daniels now. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. They'll try and punch it in. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. He gets a pickup of 5, and that brings up second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's third and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
So now, here's third and goal. Third time's the charm. He gets it again. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Koo able to put it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. Come 19. Here we go. Go.
Looking to throw, Lance. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Caught quick right side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
19 Lions.
It's second and inches at the 39-yard line.
From the 39. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And the Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. New set of downs for him at the 38. Back to throw, it's Lance. Dumps it off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the...
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And the Commanders are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go!
Give now to the running back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set!
Another carry for him. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, and they go right back to him. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Second and 6 coming up here. They give it to him again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They send a man in motion. Trying to push this past the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Commanders nearing their 9th win of the season. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports.